Hi, I'm Dylan from DB Carpentry. In this step-by-step tutorial, I'm going to show you how to change and replace your bandsaw blade. But before you do anything with your machine, whether it's changing a bit or a blade, make sure your machine is turned off or your switch key is removed, so there's no chance of your machine turning on during this process. Now the first step you're going to want to do to changing your blade is you're going to want to loosen your tensioning. And you're going to be doing that by loosening your lever here in the back of your machine. And that's going to take down your top wheel, so you will then be able to remove your blade loosely. Next, what you're going to want to do is open your hatch here, which simply just opens up simply like that. Then here you may have a mechanism here, which is a wing nut mechanism with kind of a rounded rectangular square shape. Once you have that removed, you will then be able to gain access to your blade. Now once you take out your blade, you can then do whatever you want with it and then replace it with the new blade. Depending on what size bandsaw blade you have will depend on the size blade you purchase. You can find your bandsaw blade's size in your manual, or sometimes it can be found on a door panel of the machine. My bandsaw will accept an 1/8 inch, 1/4 inch, or a 3/8 blade in my bandsaw. So I have here a 3/8 blade, and mine will take a 62 inch blade, so that's what I have. Now let's begin installing this. You're going to want to do the same procedure that we did to take it out. Open your hatches and remove your mechanism. Once you begin installing your blade, it's rather quite simple. You want to make sure your blade is fully lined up in all positions and on the top of your wheel and bottom. Once you feel that your blade is lined up, you can then go to the back of the machine and tension it with your tensioning lever. Once your machine is tensioned and your blade feels nice and snug, be sure to check that your blade is not holding on any of your mechanical parts and that your blade can turn and move freely. Once you feel your blade can turn freely, you may want to spin the wheel a couple times to be sure that your machine and blade is tracking correctly. Once you have felt that it is tracking fine, you can then close your hatch here lock that into place, and then lock in your mechanism down here. Once you have done those steps and have found your blade tracking correctly, you may need to adjust your tension here at the top with your tensioning knob. Those steps can be followed and found in your included manual. Now once you have finished all those steps, you can simply insert your switch key back into the machine and give it a test run. The blade is tracking and running correctly, so then you can then close your doors and you are then ready to use your machine. Always remember to wear safety equipment when running and using and operating all machines in your workshop. I hope you enjoyed this step-by-step tutorial. Be sure to stay tuned for tool reviews, building, and all kinds of tutorials on my page. You can find me on Facebook at facebook.com/db3carpentry. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.